Hello, my Powerplant positivity friends. It's Jason Wayne here in Denver, Colorado with your Powerplant positivity tip number 35. Go the extra mile right now. You know, we've talked in past videos a few times about the power of cultivating both the tangibles in our life, or those skills or those tools that you really need to have a career, whether it's doing spreadsheets or learning Excel or learning how to put an order in the company system. Those are the tangible things you need. But the other thing that we want to really be growing right now in particular are those intangibles, which are those traits that remain with you either in whatever career you're in or whatever phase of life you're in, whether you're at work, whether you're personally hanging out with family or friends. Having that spirit of those intangibles and cultivating those really endears you to others. And one of the greatest intangibles that you can grow and foster right now is this spirit of going the extra mile. You know, one of the things that I've learned in life and through my career is that most people really are just fine getting by. They're fine doing the bare minimum, or just simply completing a task or getting the project done and checking it off their list. So it really isn't that difficult to set yourself apart or to set your company apart to take care of the customers and create those relationships that can last a lifetime. And right now, in a world where, you know, there are companies looking to rebuild and are looking for great talent, there's a lot of great talent out there. Chances are the people that will set themselves above the rest are those who have that intangible, that spirit of going the extra mile, of giving absolutely everything they can. Or as you're out there looking for a job right now, I would encourage you, how are you setting yourself apart? What is that extra mile you're doing, either in an interview or through your career, things that you're highlighting, ways that you can serve that set yourself apart from other people looking for the similar job? So here are 3 reasons why it is so great, both personally and professionally, to go the extra mile. First, it simply endears you to your customers, or it endears you to that company that you are trying to work for. I remember years ago, we had some product coming in for a Father's Day brunch. That was a big deal to a customer. Well, the freight line, which it should have taken about 4 days to get to Denver, it took 2.5 weeks. And it came in the Friday late afternoon, right before Father's Day. So we called the freight company and we said, hey, can you stay open a little bit late? We're going to rent a truck. Our company, we rented a truck. We went over there. They loaded it. We drove 2.5 hours from Denver, and the distributor met us. We unloaded this product late into the night. I think I got home at like 11:30 that Friday night, which is no big deal because you know what? We had new relationships. We were deeper. We talked about things we wouldn't have otherwise. And we had a customer for life. She never looked at buying something else without having first come to our company to see if we had it and could supply it to her. And it is just great to get people who always want to do business with you. Here's the second reason why it's great to go the extra mile. You will simply, in your career or with your business, you will rise up faster than others who don't. And that rising up faster creates that sense of self-pride. And we talk about pride all the time. You know, it's good to know, it feels good when you are winning customers who remain loyal to you. It is great to feel creative and go above and beyond and think of unique ways that you can care for people that other people aren't. That creativity creates pride. And simply, you'll get jobs that other people won't, because you'll go above and beyond more than other people. I'll tell you a quick story. Years ago, when I graduated from college, I was a history major. I was becoming a history teacher, and I was getting ready. You become a substitute first, so I called the Colorado Department of Education and said, how long does it take for my substitute teacher's license to get processed? And they said, it takes about 6 weeks. Well, I didn't have 6 weeks, and nor was I going to wait that long. So instead of filling out the application and mailing it in the way most people did, I looked up the address of the building for the Colorado Department of Education. And on my way down, when I was going to hand it in person, I bought a box of chocolates. And I took those chocolates up along with my application, and I handed it to the person at the front desk. And I said, hey, thanks so much for what you do. I wanted to bring down my application in person and introduce myself. And I thought people might like some sweets to pick them up in the middle of the day. You know how long it took me to get my application processed? 2 days. I went from 6 weeks to 2 days just by doing something very simple. Here's the third reason why it's so great to go the extra mile. You impact others in a positive way. When you go out of your way to care for a customer, you move them to some degree. People are inspired when someone does something a little bit different in a way that shows they care or they really value the business. And oftentimes you're actually paying it forward, because when someone receives a unique gift or someone who does things above and beyond, they think, man, this feels good. I want to do that for my customers too. And then it starts going downhill. You see that? So you're impacting others and paying it forward in a positive way. So here's what I want you to do. Take a few minutes, either by yourself or if you're doing it with your team, and I want you to brainstorm. How can we, in these unique times, go the extra mile for our customers? Or how can I personally go the extra mile to set myself apart as I'm looking for that next career path or whatever it is? How do you endear yourself to customers in a unique way so that you might actually come out of this unique time having more loyal customers than you've ever had at any point in your company's history? Here's a few ideas. What about writing handwritten thank you notes? Most people don't do that, but when someone receives a thank you note, they just feel it feels great. It feels warm to them. What if you're trying to introduce your company to someone and you started writing handwritten introduction notes and maybe left them with some sanitizing wipes or some sanitizer, something that helps them right now? Maybe you leave customers with a company recipe book that you and your colleagues created and say, hey, hope you enjoy this. It's just a fun way to connect with you. These are our favorite recipes. Or what if you reached out to key customers and said, hey, or do you have anyone in need that we could donate something to, a way that we could help you serve them or care for them? You think that won't endear you to those customers who are trying to serve theirs? So remember, it doesn't take that much to go the extra mile. There really aren't that many people there. And as you do it, watch as you professionally and personally grow and feel that sense of pride grow, and you have more customers loyal to you. Remember, my friends, you've got this. We've got it together. We're doing it together. You're stronger than you realize. Have a great day.